Hello! I have just ended my last video and I'm starting my new video. So like literally the exact same spot. But it is a Sunday today, which is kind of a strange day for me to actually start a video. And it's kind of afternoon time, but I've had like one of those really productive, lovely, slow Sunday mornings. Got up. I didn't actually put the ponies out straight away because we actually had a bit of a storm. I was absolutely lashing rain, wind last night, and then this morning it was just teeming down in rain. So I left the ponies in and just gave them hay and kind of skipped them out. Then I came in, had a coffee in bed, watched some YouTube. I watched Caroline McQuiston, I think that's how you say her name. Oh my god, Rua, why are you always attention seeking? Why are you always attention seeking when I start my videos? Always attention seeking. So yeah, I watched some YouTube in bed with Rua. Can we watch some YouTubes? Yes. And then I got up, made myself a little bit of breakfast. I just had like kind of like an egg muffin thing. Basically the muffins were out of the freezer and we had eggs in the press. And then I just power cleaned the house. Like I really just wiped down all the surfaces, hoovered all the rooms, just like neaten things up, pick things up, put on the dishwasher. Yeah, so it like got a good bit of my cleaning done. And then I went out, let the ponies out, came back in. Oh, brought the full wheelbarrow down to the muck heap, which is actually, you know, it's one of those tasks that I really don't enjoy doing, so it always feels good when I do it. And came back in, had a shower, made the bed, and yeah, now I just have like one of those like frozen croissants in the oven, which I'm waiting to eat. Oh, and actually I also did make a slow cooker curry, which is currently cooking in the slow cooker right now. So I'm gonna have that later. There is 5 hours and 21 minutes left on it. But it does always actually feel really great to get something in the slow cooker because you just know that it's working away. And I don't know, it kind of feels like a bit of a cheat then later on when dinner is just ready and you've kind of forgotten about the labor you've already put in. So yeah, so it is 2 o'clock and I actually do feel like that's quite productive for 2 p.m. on a Sunday. So I am about to, it was lashing rain all morning and finally it looks like blue skies come out. So I do want to eat my croissant and kind of go for a walk. I do need to like I just think I'm kind of craving a bit of time in nature and just sort of going for a longish walk, maybe a tiny little bit of a sweat, like kind of just a good brisk walk is what I kind of want, just to clear my head ahead of the week. Monday is always a really long day for me because I do my course on Monday nights, so I spend a lot of time sitting. So yeah, I'm going to bring you along for the walk and hopefully it'll be nice enough and we'll get a bit of blue skies and it won't be absolutely lashing rain the entire time. I'm just about to head for my walk, but these are the barrels that we got. Obviously the place is an absolute state now and I did get out with some weed killer, so this is all going to be tackled. We also need to get more stones. But yeah, I think they'll be nice once they actually start flowering in the springtime. And we'll have this freshly painted and done up. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with them. So they're just quarter barrels. I like that they have like the flat side so they don't actually take up too much room. They're kind of flush against the fence. And yeah, there's my spring bulbs. My little bulb lasagna is in there and hopefully it works. And we have some bulbs, we have some flowers come springtime. So I'm just about to head to the forest to go for a little walk. I actually had picked the forest because it was raining earlier and I thought the forest would be a better shout, but the sun has come out now and it's actually very, very sunny. So yeah, I still think I'll go to the forest, so because I'm just kind of in the mood for a little bit of a forest walk. And yeah, let's go. I've got my shavings in the car that I picked up yesterday. They need to go into the stable, but the tack room, but they're just very heavy, and Luke will be back later, so I'm hoping he might lift them in for me. And yeah, let's go. Did you roll the mud, Rubes? I think you might have. I think you might have had a roll. Did you? Oh, the floppy lip. Oh, good girlie. Oh, you got gunk in your eye. Let me just get that. Yeah. Look at that. A fly in October. I actually could have killed him then. It's crazy, isn't it, Rubes? Okay, it seems we are into the unflattering, horrible lighting situation of autumn winter, because I've just had to turn on all the lights for this video to be bright enough. And you're still a little bit crooked. Hang on, let me see. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, I had a lovely walk actually in Thomas Woods. It was really nice just to get some fresh air, and I actually feel like I really needed that. That's the only thing about the dark evenings. Like, I'd been kind of craving a bit of a walk in the forest and just a bit of grounding. I know it sounds really, like, I don't know, cheesy or something, but like, I do find sometimes just going for a good walk outside in nature just actually does really reset you. Like, it sounds like so like tree huggery and stuff, but I was just even looking at like some of the trees and how massive they are and how tall they are, and like I was like, that tree must be there for ages, like absolute years, and like probably like hundreds of years. And it's like, just, I don't know, there's something really reassuring about it, that like it's seen loads of like winters, summers, spring, you know, it's just been there doing its thing. And just like, yeah, I always do find actually that this is gonna like maybe sound a bit like out there or whatever, but like I do kind of think it's just really reassuring, like the cycle of nature, like the way that, you know, the trees just, they're losing all their leaves now, but then come springtime they'll be back, and things just keep going and things keep moving. And sometimes it's a really crappy winter and it's really dark, but then, you know, time goes by and you get to spring, and that's just really nice and reassuring. Because I think if you were to look at that, if you were to take that and apply that to your life, like I actually think you would, you know, it's just like reassuring. It just kind of means that even the crappy times have to come to an end and they will eventually move on to the good times. It also means the good times will eventually go back to crappy times. So that's a less positive way of looking at it. Anyway, I don't know, I'm rambling. I think I'm actually delirious from hunger at this point. Curry is still slow cooking away. Luke is going to be home in like an hourish. He's on his way back from Kerry, so I'm hanging on for him because I'd like to eat with him, but I'm hungry. So I actually just wanted to share this jacket I got because, well,
No, I say I got it. Luke actually surprised me during the week with it, and I was totally shocked. Like, it was because it was really big. Just surprised, but yeah, it was just really nice of him and really unexpected. But it is this coat that I have for doing the horses in now. So it basically is like a dry robe. So if anyone is into like sea swimming, those like robes that you wear when you get out of the sea, it's basically like that, but for doing the horses in. And I've only had it a couple of days, and I'm like, this is a game changer. This is what you will see me in going forward. Because basically I just feel like a burrito now when I'm going out to do the horses. And like, it can be like this morning it was absolutely lashing rain, and the best thing about it is actually I can go out in my pajamas. I can just like tuck my pajamas into my wellies, put this on, and I'm covered. So the brand is Raincoat, and it's rain spelt R-E-I-N, like rain, like obviously rains. And yeah, it's just this really big, I don't know if you can even see the length of it. Like, it kind of goes down to maybe just 3/4 of the way down my leg, so maybe just above my ankles. And it's got this massive hood. I kind of feel like it, if anyone watches that series, I actually didn't watch it, but I know I've seen clips of it on TikTok, that The Handmaid's Tale. That's kind of what I feel like when I have this up. But it's a massive hood, and like, you're just not going to get wet. You can also make it more fitted, to like, so it's not kind of that you actually can't see when you go outside. There's like just lots of little cool features, like you can make the sleeves tighter so that water doesn't go down your arm. There's like massive pockets. You can actually cinch it in a bit more at the waist, but I kind of like it to feel like a burrito in it. And it has really deep pockets, and it's got this like fleece lining on the inside, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it's got a big pocket here with a zip on it, so you could put your phone in there. And also, if you want to ride, so I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's these like leg straps, so you can put like your leg in there, obviously, and there's a zip, so it opens up at the back, so you can actually like sit astride your horse, and you like, your legs and everything would stay really dry if it was raining. Now, my days of going out and riding when it's completely miserable outside are behind me, so I don't know how much I'll use that, but definitely for mucking out, bringing them in, getting the hay, filling up water buckets, like, this is just perfect, because it basically is like a dressing gown but for doing the horses in. So I'm absolutely delighted with it. Like, it just, yeah, I love a good practical gift that you know you're going to use loads. I'm like, I will live in this now. So I'm going to go out. It is 6 o'clock and it is getting dark, so I'm going to go out, bring the ponies in, get them their food ready. Oh, also, while Ruby was injured, one good thing that came out of it was that I kind of put it kind of lit a fire under us to actually get the lighting at the stables sorted. So Dad came over and very kindly wired up the stables, and it's absolutely brilliant now. Like, we kind of end up like randomly just kind of going for 50-watt bulbs, and we were like, oh, we basically just got them because we were like, we need to get bulbs quickly. So, and those were the ones that would come the quickest on Amazon. And we were like, they probably won't be the brightest, but we can change them if we needs be later on. But they're actually really, really bright, and yeah, perfect. So it's nice, and it does feel all cozy. The only thing about them is they are kind of cool light, so I do wish we had the same brightness but maybe in a warm light. But I had a look and they seem to be hard to get, so like, that's only a minor thing. But in the meantime, I'm just so happy that we have light, because yeah, we really needed it for the winter time. It also means I should be able to film a little bit out there, so it's not going to be me kind of going off into darkness for large chunks of the day from now until March. So yeah, I'm going to go do the ponies and I will update you later. Hello. It is actually about a week or so later, and annoyingly, I did actually film a little kind of it's kind of nearly like a get ready with me. Well, actually, I was just doing my hair and telling you what I was about to do with my day yesterday. Unfortunately, I just went to edit the footage and realised that none of it recorded because my microphone was acting up, so there was no sound. So I'm just going to jump straight in. So the next clips you'll see are me getting back from my day out. I had to just go out and do a few errands, pick up dog food and stuff, but I wanted to go to a bookshop and have a little browse. So you'll see a few clips of me browsing in the bookshop. And then I think the next clip is going to be of me kind of getting back and telling you what I bought, and also telling you I'm about to go out and do the horses and stuff. So yeah, always a tech issue, always a tech issue. I am back from my outing. Sorry, I'm putting away the mic that is decided again that it's not working. It's very temperamental, that microphone. But yeah, I'm back from my little day out. It was successful actually. I got a big bag of food for Ollie, which should keep us going for another month. Picked up some more like of the wet food for Rua. They didn't have as usual food that he gets, so I got him a few different types of food. Oh my god, Rua cat. He's meowing like crazy. I don't know if it'll be picked up, but yeah, so I kind of didn't think it would be the worst thing in the world, because I did hear that you should try and give them different types of food all the time, especially when they're young, so they don't become like super picky. So I did that. Then I went for a little browse in the bookshop, and I did buy a book, even though I'm still on Rebecca, and I definitely do have other books I should read. But I saw this and it's on my want to read list on Goodreads. It's Hamlet by Maggie O'Farrell. And I think this is a historical fiction. It's set in Stratford upon Avon, and myself and Luke went there possibly like 2 years ago now. I had the best steak of my life there. I can't even remember what the restaurant was called, like Loxley or something maybe. And it was just kind of a random one we just happened to pop into. I had obviously looked it up quickly and like saw like good Google reviews and stuff, and oh my god, the nicest steak of my life in Stratford upon Avon. And it's actually a gorgeous little town in the UK. Is it in the UK or is it in Wales? I can't remember. I think it's in the UK. I remember on that trip we were in Wales and then we went to I can't remember exactly, but I think it's the UK. So I thought the setting would be really nice. It has really good reviews, and yeah, it's a historical fiction, which I actually quite like. I did notice on the cover, so I'm assuming this is not the original cover, and it says now a major motion picture, so I didn't actually... Wait, is that Paul Mescal? Oh my god, is it? I can't really tell from the cover, but is it? Oh, it is Paul Mescal. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that, so I don't know if it's a new thing or if it's coming out, but yeah, it'll be interesting to read the book anyway. So looking forward to that. Picked up myself a hot chocolate, had to make an emergency stop into McDonald's for some nuggets because my stomach was digesting itself. I did a porridge this morning, but obviously I needed lunch. That was breakfast, I needed lunch, so I just got some nuggets in McDonald's, and I did treat myself to an insomnia hot chocolate, which was
kind of, I'm not going to say bold, but it's definitely a treat. Like, you can tell as soon as you taste it, like, how sugary and chocolatey it is. It's like, oh, this is fattening. It was really nice though. And now I am just home. I actually went to Dunn's as well, picked up some gyozas, which I think I'm definitely having a girl dinner tonight, and I'm just gonna cook a few gyozas because they're quite easy and kind of tasty. And yeah, I'm not in the mood for a big dinner or to have to cook something. I definitely don't enjoy cooking as much when it's just me. I think it's because I have to do the cooking and the cleaning. So I tend to only eat smaller meals when it's just me. Or not smaller meals, but just easier meals to make. And now I am just back. I need to go out and bring in the ponies and feed them. They're already mucked out and stuff, so it's just a case of getting their food ready and giving them some hay. It is freezing today. It is actually like, this is the first day I kind of think is feeling very like wintry. The car said it was like 6 degrees, so it's cold. Like, I even came back and like, that's why I haven't even taken off my jacket or anything yet, or my hat, because it's chilly. So I'm gonna bring them in, feed them, because I'm sure they're looking forward to coming in and having their dinner as well. And then I think, because they're looking a bit scruffy, I think I might spend some time inside, just kind of grooming them and stuff. And yeah, it should be easier. It's getting dark at the moment, but we do have lights now since a couple of weeks ago, so hopefully I should be able to still maybe show you a little bit of what I'm doing out there. And yeah, I'm gonna go bring these ponies in now because I can see them like looking through the gate, and I think they want to come in. They're hungry. Ruby just got a little haircut. Not perfect, but we don't need it to be, do we, Rubes? You just look a little bit tidier. I took so much off her tail because I just want to keep that nice and neat, and it's so hard to keep you clean coming into the winter now. I haven't clipped her yet. There's no point because she's still recovering from an injury, so I might clip her now in a little bit when you get better. Are you sleepy? Oh, the lip is going. That means you're sleepy. You're sleepy? You're very sleepy. She actually loves being groomed. She loves being pampered. But her mane is looking so much nicer now. Good morning. It is a very miserable morning. It's just absolutely grey skies, not a bit of blue, lashing rain, and yeah, just miserable. Hence why
my hair is very like flat and fuzzy, I was like, there's actually zero point in styling it because I'm going to go out, and I think me and my sister are going to go get some brunch, and then we're maybe going to go for a little wander in Kildare Village, so like, which is outside. So I was like, I'm going to put a hat on and I'm probably going to get rained on, so there is actually no point in doing anything nice with my hair. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Yeah, I've already done the horses, had a little tidy up, and the clocks went back last night, so this is going to be the first day of it getting dark at around 5 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. This is my first year obviously having the horses at home and being kind of fully responsible for minding them and doing everything with them. So I'm sure it's going to be much harder now coming into the winter. But weirdly, I was actually thinking last night, because I was out in the stable kind of grooming them and stuff, I do really find it kind of cozy, like wrapping up and putting on my hats and stuff, and my hat and a big coat. And I actually really like spending time in the stable with them when it's raining outside and the lights are on. I don't know, I'm just kind of weird, but I do actually really enjoy that. I just kind of think it's really cozy, and I love, even though I know horses like don't like to be stabled, or it's not like they're kind of thinking, oh, cozy vibes, but I do kind of like when I go in and look at them and they're all like cozy and warm eating their hay, and they've got a nice clean dry stable. But yeah, that's just kind of something I like. Anyway, Rue is eating his breakfast behind me, or his lunch, his brunch maybe. I'm going to go get my brunch now, and I will chat to you in a bit.
I have just been reviewing this video, editing this video, and it is very, very long. So I'm going to sign off here now. I actually just realized I'm wearing the exact same thing I wore last week. I do wash this t-shirt. It's just literally fresh out of the wash, but it's just really comfy and easy to throw on. And it is a very miserable bank holiday Monday here today. It was nice earlier, and I'm actually really glad because I got out for a run while there was blue in the sky, but yeah, the clouds have just descended and it is raining non-stop. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here, and I will chat to you in my next one. Bye.